18707 Mansfield. Hedges need to be done. You got a bunch of trash at the street. I mean, probably better off just ripping all this stuff right out. Ton of tires in the front yard. Trash in the trees. All these bushes are dead. They need to be just cut right out. I need a vacuum breaker and a nozzle. Needs a good yard cleanup. Most of the work is in the yard. Bunch of tree branches are down. Bunch of trash trees. A little bit of trash in the yard. Got a backyard, needs a good cleaning. All this needs to be cleaned up. All the trash trees. That big bush needs to be cut down completely. That one needs to be down completely. That's the back porch. It's all falling apart. I recommend just take the whole back porch down. A little bit of trash in the garage. Going into the back, we have masters on the back. I recommend we take this all down. Tear it all down. I mean, that's up to you, but it'd be too much to rebuild. Stairway to the basement. Got to paint the walls, paint the trim. Need light globe. You need to paint the door. Need all new flooring. Need to paint the ceiling, the walls, steps, treads, risers. All need to be redone. Basement walls all need to be painted. Appliances need to be removed. Paint the walls, paint the basement floor. Water meter reading 065773. Water heater furnace here. Need a floor grate. Remove the appliances, paint all the walls. Man, these people live like pigs. Going into the kitchen. Paint all the walls, paint the ceiling, need light globes, paint all the cabinets. I don't know, underneath the cabinets, it looks like it's rotted. You need a drawer. You need new upper cabinets. Paint the linen closet, need new flooring. You need no all outlet covers, light switch covers throughout the house. Dining room, paint the walls, paint the niches. Paint the ceiling. Need all new blinds throughout the house. Refinish the floors, paint the trim. Living room, refinish the floors, paint the walls, paint the trim, paint the ceiling. Replace outlet covers, light switch covers where needed. 1, 2, 3 blinds needed. Paint the trim, paint the ceiling. Ceiling's got peeling paint. Foyer, paint the front door, need light globe, paint the walls, paint the trim, paint the doors, paint the closet door, paint the front door, paint the closet, refinish the floors, dining room, refinish the floors. It's a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath, basement, 2-car garage. Bedroom 1 back. Paint all the walls, paint the ceiling, paint the trim, refinish the floors, paint the window trim, 2 blinds, paint the closet. You're gonna have to paint all the doors, replace outlet covers, light switch covers where needed. Need a light hallway, paint the ceiling, paint the walls, paint all the trim, paint the doors, paint the linen closet. Need outlet covers, light switch cover. Going into the bathroom, need light bulbs, paint the walls, paint the trim, paint the ceiling. Fix the, you're gonna need a new toilet. You don't have no toilet top. Paint ceiling, paint wall, clean, disinfect, recaulk everything. Light bulbs. Paint the door. Bedroom 2, paint the door, paint the trim. Paint all the walls, paint the ceiling. 1, 2, 3 blinds. Needs three new blinds. Paint the closet, paint the door, paint the trim, refinish the floors. Going upstairs, paint the door going up, paint the handrail, paint the walls, paint the stringers, risers, treads, paint everything. Yes, that is the handrail. That is nasty. Upstairs, you got like a hallway, then 2 bedrooms. You got to paint the ceiling and the ceilings, refinish the floors, paint all the walls, paint the trim. Bathroom, paint the bathroom door, fix the top of the door, clean, disinfect, paint the walls, paint the trim. I don't even know if this toilet works. Bedroom 3, front right, paint the door, paint the trim, paint the closet door, fix the closet door. It's off the hinges, paint inside the closet, refinish the floors, paint all the walls. Need a light globe, need a new blind, paint the ceiling, paint all the trim, refinish the floors, paint niche, paint the doors. Bedroom 4, paint the trim, paint the walls, paint the door, refinish the floors, paint the closet, need 1 blind, paint the ceiling. Cleaned, fix an outlet cover, paint the walls, paint the trim, paint the ceiling, refinish floors, paint the walls, paint the doors. Also in the backyard, you got a bunch of vines on the garage and the top of the roof on the garage. This all needs to be cut down. All this branches, they need to be cut. And this is 18707 Mansfield.